What manufacturer that does buses do you man think has the best logo for their buses? Do you think it's Volvo, MCV, ADL, Alexander Dennis Limited in brackets by the way, Right Bus, or fucking who else is there? Oh, Right Bus, yeah. So Right Bus, Volvo, MCV, Alexander Dennis. Who else is there? Is that it? Right, blimey, we need some more bus types out here, fam. Fucking hell. That's all. We've only got like 4. I mean, Volvo don't even really build buses, to be fair. It's MCV that did this. It's MCV that did these lot. Volvo just did the chassis and named it BZL and called it a day. But MCV is the one that made this whole body, which is called the C103. For some reason, that's never labelled. These are always, I don't get it, yeah. The body of these lot, yeah, it's called C103, yeah. But they just label them off as the chassis name. I don't understand that, G. I literally don't understand that. And then the double-decker version's like D113. But they never include that when they're talking about the name of these buses. They only name it after the chassis name. I don't understand that. Oh, now they're finally starting to put the garage code on these. That's good. That's good, that's good. I like that. But you see this design here, yeah? I wish there was something that would follow on from that. Because this bit just looks a bit odd. Just stuck up there for nothing. Like, no. That's a bit rough, mate. The design in there is a bit rough. I don't like that. Like, why is it so sharp up there and then it just falls flat? Do you see what I mean? Like, that's a bit boring. That's a bit dead. And then it does this funny curve from the rear like that. Like, nothing's in flow. Every part's just doing its own thing. Like, there's no design communication here. There's just like, you got this flinging up like that, you got this thing curving smoothly like that, and then you got these falling flat linear part shapes, and it's just all over the place, man. We need buses that actually have like more. We need buses that have more brains when it comes to the designing, bro. But you know what I like about these, yeah? When you look underneath the tires and that, yeah, you're gonna see a Volvo label somewhere. That's a touch I like. Because it makes the buses look a bit like more professional when they got branding like that, you know. And I like the fact that Volvo is also labelled here, and you'll see at the front as well. Oh no, you won't. No. But like the front design, yeah, that's clean. Yeah, the front design is clear though. It's just when you get to the side's a bit Then when you get to the rear, it's calm. The rear saves it. The rear saves it, G.
You the bus driver?
I'll be so real, yeah. You know what these men could have done, right? You see how the window goes up like that? Wait, hold on. They could have made these parts, instead of doing a boring linear, typical, straight shaping of these parts here, they could have done this where they make them follow the windows orientation with how it rotates like that. They could have made the part, you see that part, that line right underneath, they could have made that follow the window's direction to make it a bit more interesting. Like, okay, you know what I like though? I like how, yeah, the light cluster, yeah, it follows on. That's neat. That is neat. I like that. But then when you go into the side profile, there needs to be more fanciness here, fam. It just looks a bit plain. Do you see what I mean? It just looks a bit too plain. I don't like that. Just looks a bit more, a bit too metal machinery. It doesn't really look like it's a smooth design going along the side like that. You see what I mean? That's something they need to improve on, man. I hope MCV, yeah, when they make some, if they keep this up, because ever since the Evolution, yeah, they just went absent. They only made like an Evolution and they went absent from London, from the UK bus scene for like, because like the MCV Evolution was like, it was built from like 2007 to 2014. There was a second generation that came in from like 2011ish. Yeah, there was a second generation of the Evolution that came in around that time. And then after 2014, MCV just called it quits. Actually, no, because they did the Eversetti actually. Yeah, they did the Eversetti. So they did the Eversetti from like 2016 to like, I think it was 2016 to 2018. That's the time. No, I think it was 2019 actually. I think that's the time that they did the. Huh? No, I don't. I think it was like 2016 to like 2019. Yeah, 2016 to 2019. That's when the Eversetti was like. Yeah, it's 2016 to 2019 that they did the Eversetti. And then they started releasing these the ones under the BZL chassis ever since like 2023 or like 2022 I think it was, because they released the demo in like 2022. And then yeah, so now they're just making these on the BZL chassis, the C103 EV and the D113 EV, the double decker version. And yeah, I'm just hoping that whatever comes next year, they can keep up this interesting designing that they're doing by the rear like this year. I'm hoping that they keep that up, yeah, and that they keep up what they're doing, whatever they're doing for the front as well. They need to keep this up, because this is actually interesting, man. These men are the first people, yeah, to actually introduce, yeah, indicator animations. You know, that we've never had that on buses before. They've just introduced something completely new into the bus scene. I like that. And for EV, yeah, I'll be real with you. For EV, this is quite a spacious rear window, because we know EVs, yeah, and their lower deck windows, alright, they're so fucking limited. You know, the double decker ones don't have none at all, apart from the Metro Decker. That's the only bus in London that's EV that we've had with a lower deck window that's double decker. All the other double decker EVs, they never have a fucking lower deck rear window. And it's so jarring, man, because I just want to look outside when I'm downstairs. I don't have to go. I don't have to go all the way upstairs, mate, to just look at the rear, outside rear. Like, come on. It makes no blimmin' sense. These things are fucking dying. Look at that one. Look at this. Look at that one. Look at that one. Wait, no, that one was dead for a second. No, look at this one. That one's not moving up fucking all. This one's moving quick. This one's proper. Then you got this one slower. And you got this one moving actually proper as well. And then you got this one that's fucking dead. This is right outside the Newham Hospital. See this bit, yeah? You see how it kind of like, this black bit, you see how it's kind of like going inside a bit? They were getting somewhere with that design. but then it just falls flat under that, and it doesn't hit like that. You can make it all smooth all you like up here, but if there's nothing following on from that design here, it's just gonna fall flat like this. Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, there's no, it doesn't really. This could have been something they could do if they just carried it along. Like, it doesn't really make sense that you just got this part here and then everything else just flat underneath. That just doesn't really make sense, really. That just don't really make sense. But I like the wheel arches. The wheel arches, yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Okay, look at this one coming through.